Austin, please come up.
Hi, everybody.
Hi, Austin.
Thank you, everyone, for attending today. My name is Austin Krings, and it's an honor to speak on behalf of the class you see in front of you. I'd like to start off by thanking the staff at Maricosta College for making this program possible, despite having to navigate a global pandemic and everything that came with it. Though many programs had to postpone or transition to an only online format, Maricosta was able to push this program forward and provide us with a solid foundation of knowledge as future registered nurses. Also, I'd like to give a huge shout out to all the family and friends out there who have traveled from far and wide. Thank you all for putting up with our stress these past 2 years. During our first semester of nursing school, Professor Rowland taught us how to develop nursing diagnoses for a variety of patient conditions. Knowledge deficit, impaired memory, imbalanced nutrition, and interrupted family processes are a few of the factors that might have been included in some of these diagnoses. They also just so happen to sound a lot like the life of a nursing student. Nursing school was stressful and at times very intense. This became apparent in the first week when we kicked off with multiple chapters of reading and a dosage calculations exam, among several other assignments. We knew sleep was going out of the window pretty quickly, but it's because of this workload that we have leaned on each other so much throughout these years. Without the friendships that we have made within this class, I believe nursing school would have been much more challenging than it already was. We all knew this journey wouldn't be easy, but no great achievement ever is. Aristotle once said, "Excellence is never an accident. It is a result of high intention, sincere effort, intelligent direction, skillful execution, and the vision to see obstacles as opportunities." Nursing school has been a roller coaster, or more suitably, an EKG strip, with many highs and lows. The hurdles each of us have had is what have developed a special bond amongst our class that's hard to describe. It feels like a lifetime ago when we walked into our very first class lecture with 6mm pupils, tachycardia, tachypnea, and diaphoresis. Or in other words, we were like a bunch of frozen deer in the headlights. Some of the best bonding experiences came from the early morning clinical rotations, successful IV labs, and finally walking out of our last class looking like Rocky Balboa after the famous Apollo Creed knockout. These are just a few examples of why this program was so special. Through many walks of life and varying experiences, we have all landed on this stage together today, graduation day. It ultimately doesn't matter how you got here, where you come from, whether it took you 2 years or 20 years to get here, because we're all here at this moment in time. And we'll move forward from this moment in time, go our own separate ways once again, down our own individual paths, helping countless amounts of individuals along the way. For the past 2 years, we have introduced ourselves as student nurses to the patients we have cared for and the nurses we have shadowed. Let us today transition to the title of ADN graduates and soon to be registered nurses. Let's go into the NCLEX knowing that we have been given the information we need under the direction of some of the greatest instructors out there. Let's show our soon-to-be employers how thorough and attentive we are. Let's be proud of the work we've put in to get in this position. And lastly, let us join the ranks of one of the most trusted professions in the world with honor and pride. Thank you all.